little Helly. We like our reviews hard and heavy.
Something actually that I haven't seen nobody else do. The other day, this thing had a little bit of a crash. I was flying at the big AMA field. I was trying to show my buddy, the RC newbie, about some toy grades, trying to get him into some of these toy grades. And, you know, this thing was kind of disappointing. I've had like 100 flights on it, and it always flew perfectly fine. Well, the one time it really needed to fly good, it had some kind of problem, and it fell out the sky. You know, not really sure why either. At this point, I go and I get it, and I unplug it and all that stuff. I go to plug it back in, and I go to take off, and only 2 motors are spinning. And it takes off, and it hits my leg, and it actually cut my leg. I don't know if you guys can see in this camera. You know, it's been about a week ago now. It's starting to heal up pretty good, but it cut me pretty good actually on my leg. And so, you know, I figured like an ESC burnout, or I figured, you know, something happened. I figured like internally, but come to find out, all it needed to be was calibrated, guys. All it needed was to be calibrated. And you know what? There's not a video anywhere that I've seen where they show how to calibrate this quadcopter. So I pulled out the book after watching several videos trying to figure this out. And the book is so vague, very, very vague. You know, it's very hard to understand, but there's one part where it shows the 2 sticks going out this way. And there you go. And that's it. It just got calibrated. Actually, when you do it, the lights on the quadcopter blink too, as well as this light blinks on the controller. And that's it. That's how you calibrate it, guys. But it said how to set the idle is what it said on the instructions, which is I guess that's how it must have been translated, but that's how you calibrate it. Because after I did that, guys, I took the 2 sticks. Okay, what I did was I plugged the quadcopter on, let it do its little beep 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 beep, and before you go ahead and take the sticks and go out, you know, out and down to activate it, before you do that is when you calibrate it. So you take both your sticks and you go down and out, and that's it. And after that, after I did that, guys, all the props started spinning again, and it flew absolutely perfect. So anyway, that was a trick that I think you know, everybody needs to know if you own this quadcopter, is you need to know how to calibrate this. And I swear I have not seen a video showing that. Anyway, I have the 60/40 GEMFAN props, the tri-blades, and the stock props on this quadcopter are 60/40, but they're not tris, they're just the regular 2-blade props. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this flies actually. Oh, let me turn it on, guys. All right. I've never flown this with the tri-blade, the 6-inch tri-blades. Now I've flown this quadcopter with 5-inch tri-blades, 50/45s, but I've never flown this with 60/40 tri-blades. So I'm in the low setting right now, actually. Ooh. I'll tell you what, it's got a lot of lift, it seems like. Wow. All right, let me go ahead and switch into medium rate. Have a little better yaw. And hopefully you guys are seeing this on my camera. I got the Mobius cam on again. Like I said, hopefully you guys are seeing this. Oh, wait. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's see. When you let go of it, let's see. Seems odd. Seems a little odd. Seems, I mean, because I am in a medium rate, and that rate usually with the stock props is kind of smooth compared to the you know, the high rate. But I'll tell you what, if this quadcopter hits you with those props, boy, ooh wee, it's gonna really cut you, and it's gonna cut you bad, guys. All right, we're gonna do a punch out just to see what the punch out is like. Okay, wow, I don't know. Seems pretty impressive on the punch out though, with these 6-inch tri-blades. But man, it sure is wobbly, man. Ooh wee. Sure does do some really crazy wobbly stuff, and I'm not in high rate either. Let's see. Okay, now I'm in high rate. Ooh, woo, yeah, you see that? I mean, it almost do a flip. Oh, wow, yeah, that's crazy. Ooh. So you know what? These props make it almost impossible to fly in high rate, and very, very touchy even in medium rate. Because in high rate, man, wow. All right, you ready? Holy mackerel, yeah. Yeah, it's not that bad with the stock props, guys, or the 50-45 tri-blade. I mean, God, it almost do a flip. Okay, so we're going to keep it in medium rate, and we're going to do a punch out again and see what we got here. All right. Well, seems maybe to have a little more punch out with the tri-blades. The 6-inch tri-blades, but man, it sure makes it twitchy, guys. I'll be honest with you. Makes it really, really twitchy. I don't like the way it flies, actually. Not really digging this this setup right here for this particular quadcopter. Whoa. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's see. We're going to go in high rate and we're going to do a punch out. We're going to try not to flip upside down. All right. All right, so we are in the high rate. We're going to do one punch out. Okay, so it's the same as medium rate. All right, let me switch back to medium so I can come back down without doing a flip. All right, now let's do a medium rate punch out. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Anyway, oh, and I do have my LVC tester on there, so we're not going to just run out of juice and fall out of the sky. I think that's the best little mod, man, guys. I think it's an absolute must, not just with this quadcopter, but with a lot of quadcopters, including the new Zenlin X181. I think it's a very important thing to use. All right, we're in high again. We're gonna do another punch out. All right. So yeah, it's the same. Okay, the punch out's the same. It's just, God, is it really, really twitchy in high rate with these props. I mean, it's almost unflyable, guys. Yeah, it's the same. All right, well, that's good to know. I mean, if you're doing a punch-out contest, maybe I'd suggest putting these props on there. But just for fun flying around, nah, not so much. Wouldn't recommend these guys. But the main purpose of this video was to show you how to calibrate this quad, because honestly, you know, I thought there was something wrong with this quadcopter. I thought it had broke. I thought an ESC went out or something. And all it needed was to be calibrated. And I tried to watch a bunch of videos trying to figure that out. And for some reason, nobody shows that. I mean, I might be wrong, you know, and please tell me in the comments if I'm wrong and there is somebody who showed how to calibrate this thing on video, please tell me. But from what I've seen, I haven't seen it. So I thought I'd go ahead and share that little piece of knowledge, man, with you guys, because I think it's very important, the RC newbie, about how cool these toy grades were. And it ended up not being such a great day for the toy grades. Like I said, this had a little crash and then it wouldn't fly anymore. Just honestly because I didn't know how to calibrate it. Yeah, what else? What else did I let him fly? There was something else. Oh, I let him fly the Inductrix, the 200 Inductrix, and I had put a bigger battery in there, but I hadn't quite figured out the proper placement for it yet. So it was kind of throwing it off. The weight was throwing it off, and it was super windy that day. So all he got to see was the Inductrix flying at its absolute worst time ever. Same thing with this particular quadcopter. So it was a bad day for the toy grades. But anyway, hope you like this little video, guys. And like I said, this is way too twitchy way too twitchy with these props. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen a frequent flyer, you know, flying this particular quad with the tri-blades, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, yes, you could fly it. I mean, you can see I'm flying it, but it's not enjoyable, no, at all. So, anyway, guys, hope you liked the video, and peace out.